Hey all, I'm just here to kind of give you guys a quick little tutorial of how to get on TrainingPeaks Virtual. So the first thing you're going to need to do is I have had some athletes do it on their phone, but I think it's way better on your computer. I want you to go to this website, trainingpeaksvirtual.com/virtual/. So you can go either to try virtual, or if you scroll to the bottom, I find it's a little bit easier. All the way to the bottom. Here we go. So now you can download TrainingPeaks Virtual. You can put it on your Mac, on your Windows machine, on the App Store, which would be for your phone or your iPad. Google, I would guess it would go on your phone or maybe one of those Fire Sticks or Apple TV. So pick whatever it is and download it, and then here's what you're going to see when it first loads. Okay, once you get it all downloaded, here's going to be a screen that you're going to see. You're either going to create a new account, which I would not suggest. I would just say log into TrainingPeaks and put your username and password in and hit accounts, because most of you guys already have TrainingPeaks Virtual. So once you get there, then you're going to click on your name, and this is going to be the screen you're going to see. It's a lot of stuff, but we're gonna simplify it down for you. So number one, you want to go over here to this person icon, go to your profile, put all your information in. This will sync your TrainingPeaks, all your TrainingPeaks training zone data right to there. And then you're going to, the other fun thing about this is you can choose all kinds of different styles of clothing. So you can customize your avatar in a bunch of different ways. And then let's see here, what's next? We want to show connected accounts. So your TrainingPeaks account should be connected, and then you can connect your Strava, your intervals ICU, or your Human Go. Obviously, on this particular computer, I don't have my Strava connected, but I can. All right, so we're going to go off of that. And then active teams. What you can do here is just click on this search button and type in the fix. There it is. You can join our team. I'll get an email and I'll accept you immediately. And then the next one is the pairing the equipment. It's all really pretty standard. You just click this button down and it'll find it. And then let me grab something that'll work here. Okay, so what you'll do, you have Bluetooth and a lot of ANT+, but once you hit this whatever you're looking for, it should show up here, and then click pair, connect. So once that's done, now's the more fun stuff. Well, not fun, but more stuff. We're going to go here to these UI settings. One of the first things that you're going to want to do, let me get back here, the graphic settings, is you want to click on, you don't want full screen, you want to put it on windowed. And the reason is because when it's windowed, you can move it. When it's on full screen, it locks the whole screen down for that. So make sure you put windowed on there. Let's see what else. There's some other cool stuff here. The audio settings, I turn everything off because, hold on a second, let's see if it'll happen. No. Well, you want to make sure you turn that off because it's a bunch of birds chirping and it's got a theme song that it plays repeatedly, which drives me nuts. Okay. Now we're going to go back here to the UI settings. And there's a whole bunch of stuff here you can play with. What we typically do is, where is it here? Okay, you're going to click on the general and then you're going to go to data smoothing 10 seconds. What that does, that just stabilizes out the out the wattage number, so you're not chasing wattage as hard. It's going to be a lot more stable. And then this UI scale, you want to go to 100%. And now I'm going to go to a couple other ones. You don't want everything. It can get fairly congested if you leave everything on there. So cumulative time I use, cumulative distance, I don't know. Sometimes I don't really care about the distance. That one's blank. This is your target power. And I have this on here just because I'm always interested in how many TSS I've gotten for the class so far. And you can watch how quick it accumulates. And then the kilojoules, again, I do a lot of work with kilojoules, so it's important to me. And then we'll get to the next one, dashboard. I've tried to kind of clear that out a little bit. I do not show the secondary screen. I only have the show primary, and what I have is my current heart rate, my current power, my current cadence, and then the rest of them are blank. On the map, I don't show world data, and that's the ones that I use. And then the left side, show workout data, and that'll show you all the steps that you're going to do. Round power data, so it just rounds it up to the nearest 5 watts. And then we use cadence targets as well. Show event results. It's clicked, but I've never really done an event, so it doesn't worry. I don't worry about it. And this is you can actually send text messages over the screen when you're working or when you're doing your workout. I personally I don't use that because we use Zoom or Discord. And then here, this is just basically what the view you're going to have. And this shows all the nearest riders, basically who all's in the group, basically. And then this graphs, show live data graph, transparency. I don't show the route profile because I'm either on rollers or I'm in erg. Color schemes, you can play around with that. I haven't much. And then there's another screen here, and I'll show you this. You want to show your power zones, show your cadence zones, show your heart rate zones, and that's about that. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to just to this page. You can click on events, and you can see up here this access code. For tomorrow, on Tuesday the 3rd, there will be no access code, but in the future, we'll get an access code in there, and that should take you straight to the class, but we want to eliminate that for now. So what you want to do is scroll through for tomorrow, for workouts. You can see PowerFix class. Click on that and hit sign up, and then you should be good to go. You can see right here it says the pen is closed. The pen only opens up 30 minutes before class starts. So keep that in mind. So if you go and sign up for it and the pen's closed, don't stress. When you get 30 minutes to start, the pen will be open and you'll be able to enter. Okay, once you finally get into the workout, you can see there's the avatars there, everybody's going. And on the bottom, you should see this. That's the actual workout. And you can see here, we've got a 15-minute warm-up, and then these are all the steps. So we're going to do 4 times, 6 minutes at 165, or whatever it's going to come up what's fitting for you, and you just kind of walk through the steps. One of the things that I think is really important is that this menu button. It may disappear, but you know it's always down here on this left-hand side. And then the other one that I like, that's important, is right here. You can change the erg mode. And you can change, hold on. You can change what you see, the view of the virtual world. So you can play with that and figure out what's best for you. I have to be completely honest. I think I run one all the time. Not much different. The other really nice thing is, for our purposes, it's not going to be that important, but for this it is. You can make it harder or easier at any point just by coming down here, getting that, and hitting the up or the down button. So it works out really well. The other thing is, we'll be on video, so that'll be our communication. But you can send text messages in the group. You can follow friends or do all kinds of things with it. You can play around with it, but it's for a lot of people that's really fun. Yeah. Okay, so now once you get this up and running and now it's on tiled, one of the things that I do is, this is on a Windows machine. I will slide that sucker over and put it there, and then I can put my zoom in here. Let's see, where's my zoom? Then I can open up my Zoom, do my meeting, and that way I can see everything. So for me, I think it works out really well. So yeah, that's it. If you have any more questions, just please feel free to reach out. But we'll, yeah, I mean, we all know that this came kind of unexpectedly, but we'll soldier through it. These first couple weeks are going to be, there's going to be some bumps, but we'll make it through. Anyway, hope all's well. Talk to you soon.